Hello and happy gaming, everyone. This is Dark Sage Walker, and I realized watching through my video that was recently posted about the robot that there were a couple of points that I had started to bring up that I sort of got distracted from, so I'll finish those points now. Point number one of the robot's weaknesses is that he gets no elemental attacks, so he can't take advantage of using fire against Snowman or Yeti. He can't take advantage of using shock against Stereo Head, and of course that means he can't inflict freeze, burn, or anything like that unless he's got static. What is it? Static discharge? Static shock? Either way, it's a weakness of the robot. Then the second point I was going to bring up, which for some reason seems to be slipping my mind right now. Honestly, it'll probably come to me in time. Now, this is one that I've heard is just downright awful. The Witch's Elimination Round. So we know the drill, so let's just get into it. I hope it's not an inevitable failure. Alright, so the very first thing I do when I play the Witch, set Infliction. Because frankly, you want to be doing damage right up front. Having Cauldron up front just seems like a mistake to me. Especially if you get yourself into a situation like this, where that's the only thing you have going for you. Oh, that's 10 damage I can't avoid. Infliction, well, Crystal Ball here. Infliction, kaboom. There you go. See? Not so bad. Magic Missile. We'll definitely put that on 3. So then the question is it worth putting Magic Missile in place of Inflict? You already know the answer to that question. There we go. And next round we should pretty much have him. And that's good, because he'd be doing a good amount of damage to me, and I don't want that, so you go away, sir. Burning Light Ice Shard, I think? I'm gonna try Ice Shard. It may or may not work. But once you have your elemental spell, put it on 6 for now. Once you have your elemental spell, you definitely want to, at least foreseeably, work with that. So let's see who we have now. Okay, well honestly, I think it's in our best interest to take on the wizard first, but I don't want to make him roll 1s because that could actually have its own problems and consequences, so we'll just switch back to Magic Missile for him. And this is what I mean by the Witch needs to play proactively. You need to prepare ahead of time for what you're going to be doing, because otherwise there's a good chance that what you're doing just won't work. Okay, so Wizard might be a bit difficult here. So you're going to hit me with Thunder Spells, you're going to use Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. Alright, so this gives me a chance to kind of catch up a little bit. Nothing in 5. So we'll do Magic Missile, Infliction. Might as well set up another Infliction. Hopefully we'll be able to get him this turn. My guess is Teleport and Poison. Alright, so... Alright, so this is going a little bit longer than I want it to. Alright, so he did a good deal more damage than I would have liked for him to have done. Splendid! Very convincing! You and your friends are doing excellently. Really excellently. Alright, so one way or another we level up against Sneezy, so let's now switch back to Ice, because Ice is going to be of ultimate importance against Sneezy. Achoo indeed, buddy. A lot of sixes. A lot of sixes. Well, interestingly, he rolled a 1 anyway, so... eh. And, okay, so he just kept rolling poorly. You know what? Not gonna complain. I don't like fighting you anyway, Sneezy. Now, this is where I differ from a lot of people. Most people just automatically go for an upgraded spell slot. I say at least once, it's better to take a prepared spell slot. I think it's just better to be able to get things rolling out a little bit faster. And I think especially for this fight, I want to actually start with Hall of Mirrors out. So it's going to be important to keep you frozen. Especially since you're trying to make off with my money like a little bitch. It's okay, birds. It's okay. That was one of the rare times where I didn't roll an odd. I gotta say, I'm a little perplexed. But now that I can keep him frozen, it's pretty much lights out for him. Keep him frozen. Keep him frozen. Roll a new die. Get a 5. I don't really want to put out another Hall of Mirrors, though. There we go. Now, 7 HP shouldn't be too difficult to get done. There we go. See you later, Sticky Hands. I've never seen one of his after-battle quotes. Kind of curious as to what he says. Nudge, Magic Key, Slime Ball. Not a big fan of any of these. Though I might want to try Slime Ball in place of Infliction. Alright, moving on. Alright, so we start... I think Pirate is the thing we should be going after first. And I think this is a fine setup for round 1, so let's just go. Alright, so that's just going to be 2 cannon fires. There we go. Oh, that 6 is going to hurt. How do I not have any odds? Oh, there we go. And sweet, poison will get the job done right there. A pirate cares nothing for win or lose. A pirate cares only for fighting and booze. I don't know if it's strictly booze that's, you know, your big draw there. Just saying, there are other things. Glass cauldron. Freeze 1 dice, roll a 1. I can actually safely ignore that right now. Magic dagger. So I've said before that I'm kind of a fan of Magic Dagger. At this moment in time, I'm not sure that it's worth taking. If I did take it, I'd take it over Slime Ball. Which, honestly, I don't think is a bad idea. Yeah, we're going to take it over Slime Ball. Alright, let's get some health and fight the sorceress. Basically, witch on witch, let's do this. You're both social media whores, so... There you go. Okay, so the term whore might have been a little bit harsh there. God, she does so much damage. Alright, so this is going to be iffy if I can make it through this. At the moment, it's looking like no. I need to be able to do way more damage than I can dish out at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got me, so let's just go ahead and restart. Or, you know, I can do that too. I wasn't even aware that that was a thing. Alright, well, let's see what happens if we take on Cactus first. Dark Sage, you're cheating! Well, I mean, you could look at it that way. I wouldn't blame you for doing so, but, you know, on the other hand, I was going to lose that anyway, so what does it matter, really? Chances are good he's still gonna beat me, but... yeah, there's really no way I'm gonna beat him. Alright, so, yeah, the difficulty I'm seeing here is sometimes just from the enemy selection the game decides to throw at you. Because again, I don't feel like I did anything that was necessarily 100% awful, just the game decided I wasn't going anywhere. Come on, grab the die. When I have a big sword like I deserve, then this won't happen again. You just wait and see. get Magic Shield. Don't know how I feel about Magic Shield. I just don't think it does enough of a swing to make it worthwhile. Alright, so he's going to put up 3 thorns and do 4 damage. Alright, so I can do... I think I can get him. Basically, because the witch doesn't do a huge amount of... doesn't do a huge amount of damage all in one hit very often, it really creates this situation where she just doesn't want to see either rose or cactus. His thorns is one thing that counters the witch pretty nicely. Put up another burning light here. Cauldron. Okay, not good. Cauldron. There we go. So it'll do 4 extra damage to him. It doesn't seem like it's much, but every little bit helps. Really? So, my guess is he's not gonna ignore it. Okay, probably should have. So the bonus of having Burning Light is that could easily do more damage to Snowman or Yeti should I run into them. The downside is that it's less controlling. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. Alright, so I can't set up another Burning Light, but I can do plenty of damage. Alright. That actually worked out pretty nicely. You suck, Marshmallow! I'm definitely going to have another prepared spell slot. And yes, I think Cauldron is going to be the right idea. I can create Magic Shield, which I don't think will be the most helpful of things. I can also create Magic Missile, which I do think will help. So he's probably going to poison me. Yep. Yeah, I only need to hit him for 2 next turn. I think. Yep. Hall of Mirrors. Gives me basically a freebie, and you know what? I appreciate that. There's Hall of Mirrors. I don't want to put it on 6. So why bother putting it on 6? I'll put it on 2. And from you, I will learn nothing, because everything here is garbage. Alright, moving on. Okay, Mimic is easy enough to deal with. I don't like seeing Cactus there, though. Really don't like seeing him there. But he is the key to health. God, I don't like seeing him there. I think that's your best bet at the moment. Alright, so I need to make sure I'm doing as much damage to him as possible before he starts getting thorns up. And actually stacking shield isn't a bad idea either. Here we go. Alright, so I'm probably not going to want to hit him at all, because 4 thorns is an awful lot. Now granted, I do have lethal on him, but I would end up taking 8 damage in the process. But if I wait on it, then there's a good chance I'll take more than that next turn. So I'll just deal with it, set up my crystal ball for the mimic, and yeah, take the health. Catastrophe. I don't like it, but I will put it in that spot, at least until something better comes along. And I truly hope it does. There we go. Oh no, not a shock. Thing is, the witch is actually pretty strong against shock. In this particular instance, I just won't use that burning light. So I could set up a magic missile, and okay, I will. And Hall of Mirrors again. Getting tasered an awful lot. You seem to be having a lot of fun. Doing that to my burning light, you know. Magic missiles on 5. Oh, there we go. We got him. For a moment, I was considering setting up Catastrophe, but no, I'd rather just win the fight. We'll definitely take Duplicate. I will put it over Catastrophe, but the more important thing to do with Duplicate is to put it in your second spell slot. Why? Because Duplicate is universally useful. There's a small chance we might want Fury Spell. It's not a good chance. I might actually just end up rolling without it. Honestly, I think that might just be smarter. 4, 6, 1. So I could put up another Duplicate for another 4, but I just don't think it would do us a lot of good. Alright, so not the greatest of turns, but it wasn't horrible either. Alright, so what else can I put up? Magic Missile. So now I've got another Duplicate, I can put up more Magic Shields. I think I'd rather just throw these dice at you. 8 damage and 4 burn. Christ, Fireman, what the hell? There we go. Alright, so a dangerous battle, but not one that was unwinnable by any stretch of the imagination. I am going to buy this health now. Illuminate. I'm just going to ignore it. And here we're seeing that the fire choice might just pay off because now we've got Snowman coming up. Alright, and how do we want to best roll against Bully? Honestly, I think what I have is going to work out just fine. Okay, burn, burn, and set up Cauldron in case something goes wrong. Yeah, do 4 damage to yourself, please. No reason not to Crystal Ball. Another burn. Hall of Mirrors, Magic Shield, Magic Shield. Let's see if I can reroll one of these into... There you go, another Burning Light. Alright, so now you can't use your dice at all unless you just want to lose. Which you don't. Which means I win. By throwing a dice at you. How do you feel about that? Magic Dagger. Ooh. You know how I feel about Magic Dagger. I think at this moment in time I should say no. Snowman. There we go. He's gonna use it because it's a lot of damage. Two is Hall of Mirrors again, 4 is Magic Shield. So I can set up a Hall of Mirrors or a Duplicate. Yay, I'm just going to throw these at you. Okay, so he's only going to be able to use one of his dice for 3 damage, and I'm shielding that, so... Hey, all the happier for me. Burning Light. Take a bunch of damage, take a bunch of damage, throw a dice, call it good. Bye-bye, Snowman! Oh wait, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Snowman. Yeah, that's probably still Magic Dagger. Alright, this dude can hit us pretty hard. Alright, so it's not a lot of damage to start off with, but basically gotta work with what I get. Oh, now I don't even get to do that, huh? Gee, thanks a lot. Alright, so what do I do here? Alright, it was a bad turn, but, you know, what can you do? And I'm hoping that next turn will be the last turn, because... yeah. So the question is, can I do 20 damage to him? And right now, odds are looking a little iffy. Alright, so I basically need to hope that he rolls absolute minimum values, which he didn't, so I lose. No, he just did that to show off. Alright, so this is going to be difficult. Like, really difficult. I'll probably give this another couple of tries off camera, but... yeah, as you can see, the witch just has a difficult time of this. I'm probably going to need to get some combination of lucky and good gear, but... thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel to see more in the future. You drop me a like, leave me a comment, do everything that helps the channel out. In the meantime, this is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.